Hey guys, good morning, good morning. What's going on? We are back for another live session here. Guys, I am Dave, and let's get down to some business here. But first things first, guys, obviously in the description box, just make sure to check it out. Guys, we're not licensed financial advisors, okay? We're here to provide free technical and fundamental analysis. So any trades taken are upon you. You guys understand the risk, how it works trading with us. But if you're not familiar and you still need help, make sure to consult with a financial advisor, okay? Just gonna kind of gotta say like that on every call, but now that she's said and she's good, let's move on, guys. Guys, this is gold on the daily, okay? So as you can see now where we're at, we've been selling off huge, okay? So obviously I've been trading yesterday. The group has been trading pretty much almost every session all week, right? So we've been following all week of every different session open, as well as pretty much the only time we've missed trading live is throughout the day, which is okay, obviously, because we want to focus on more of the session opens, and then riding it out for a couple hours and then giving it some time, some breaks, okay? But you can see, guys, that gold is making sideways movements, okay? October 1st, 4th, okay, 5th, and then 6th, and now we're on October 7th, which is today, okay? Guys, currently it's 3:05 a.m. where I am, okay? So welcome for everyone around the world. I don't know what time frame or time zone you guys are at, but welcome. Like I said, I think a lot of people really like doing London sessions, so we're going to start doing a bit more of these each week. All right, we've already done 2 sessions with our members, so now we're just going to start with you guys. So how we're going to do this is the same thing as New York. We're going to start with the top-down analysis. Okay, but first I just want to quickly check if there's any kind of news we have coming in here. Okay, so it's 2:45. Now we're coming into 4 a.m. Guys, we're gonna stay. I'm personally gonna stay until around 4:45, 5. Okay, I want to have a nap, and then I'll be back up, and we're gonna do the New York market. Okay, so you can see there's no real orange folders, no real red. Okay, so we're gonna work with in these types of areas here. But remember, guys, gold has been kind of sideways trading, a lot of bottom wicks the last 4 days. All right, perfect. Okay, so you can see, guys, that right now, okay, in the last little bit, gold has been forming in terms of a wick, a nice little demand zone. Okay, every time it touches in here, it bounces, touch, push up, touch, push, sell, push. Okay, this area right here, we're currently trading in 1762.5. All right, they haven't made it all the way down in the zone yet, but we can wait and see what's actually going to happen here. They are getting some rejection at the top wick, which is 1765.5 area roughly. You can see the bottom wick on this one, 64.28. So it's still a lot of not indecision, but a lot of bottom wick. But you can see there's no volume being pumped in just yet. Okay, it's only 3:07. Still a lot of time for any kind of liquidity to be pumped, obviously. But as you can see, when we're trading right now, there's not too much in terms of volume, and you can see by this daily candle right here. All right, so definitely going to get some resistance here, guys, and how I'm going to do this is from the top down. I'm going to be using basically white or pearl for a higher time frame support and resistance, and then when we drop down I'm going to use baby blue. Okay, so similar to our New York sessions, guys, this is going to continue. So right now, like I said, found a nice little demand zone here. Okay, just kind of hovering in, and now you can see we're starting to walk our way up. All right, so next area, if it continues, is going to be the closes of these 2 candles right here back on September 21st for some potential resistance, but that's a very big move. If we're talking about getting to the closes of these bodies right here, if you understand in terms of pips what we're trading at right now, we're looking at over $111, so plus 100, almost 100 plus pips. All right, and like I said, there's still a lot of volume to make that happen, but will it happen during this session? We have to wait and see. Okay, so and then obviously my secondary is gathering some support, okay, which I'm going to be using on the daily bottom of the current candle that we're using. All right, so from the daily now, what we're going to be doing is dropping down to a 4-hour zone. Okay, 4-hour area, and you can see we're just going to tighten everything up. Okay, it's very important that you guys understand that we need to, whenever you're doing a top down, okay, when you drop from the daily down to, like we've been saying, the 4-hour, hourly, these horizontal rays are going to be extended. All right, so just make sure you go back, tidy it up, make sure your charts are nice and clean, and then you can roll with it like that. Okay, so you can see, guys, now that there's a bullish engulfing candlestick that has formed right here. All right, it's very important. What we're looking at doing now is, if it gets starting to get rejected up here, okay, we might position ourselves for a quick little pullback. All right, and then gold might continue up and start working its way up in the 1769.53 area, 1770 mark. Okay, all right. So do you guys understand? Do you guys see this zone right here that I'm talking about from the daily all the way down to the 4 hour? You can see this key demand zone. All right, every time they come in here, all right, and if we stretch it completely across, you can see they try to break it down, push it back up, try to break it down, push it back up. Okay, so this all in this area right here, we know that there's a lot of buyers accumulating that are ready to, basically sitting there with their pending orders, ready to make their next moves. Okay, guys, what's going on? If I'm not dropping any of the links yet, they're being dropped right now. I was just getting ready to do some top-down analysis for you, but welcome everyone. If I haven't been talking to you guys, I do apologize. Just been getting the stream ready and getting going, and now I'm dropping the links to the group. So there we go. Jake, thank you so much, dude. Thanks for the reminder. Sometimes I get into it so bad that, you know what I mean, I do forget to send it, but that's why you guys got to be notified from us by being subscribed. All right. Okay, perfect. So now you can see, guys, that we are getting some resistance here. Gold is starting to push back down. All right, but how far will it end up going? All right, we know that there is key rejection right at where it currently is trading. You can see by the resistance points on October 3rd at 1800, 2200. All right, so we are at a key area right now where if gold starts to pull a little bit of retracement here, she can come back down and touch the previous candle, which you're looking at 1760.55 area. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'm just going to jump on my phone here. Okay, guys, what's everyone's spreads like right now on gold? What are your guys' spreads like? Because I'm also going to chart US 30. Okay. Okay, so from the 4 hour, we're now going to break it down to the hourly. All right, so now these zones are becoming a little more evident to you. Okay, you can see every time that they dip in this area, a lot of buyers are accumulative, and they're having their pending orders right there. Okay, their buy limits. Okay, so it comes down here, bounce, and she starts to work it up. All right, if you had a buy stop around this area right here, absolutely. Okay, pushes right through, and now we're continuing. Okay, so what I'm looking to do is, you can see that gold, heavy resistance area. Yeah, sorry guys, give me 1 sec. There we go. Okay, so heavy resistance area is right around here. Okay, you can see that every time a gold gets up in this area, all right, this is hourly, like I guess you can mention like a similar supply zone. Okay, every time it comes up, rejects. Okay, makes it a little bit higher. Then we have our higher time for higher support, higher resistance. Sorry, 1770 retraces. Okay, bounces in the zone right here. I want to trade this just so you guys understand. Sorry, I don't mean to keep it green. All right, and now pretty much every time selling off, and now we're going to see if we're going to hold true to this or if it's going to get a little bit of sell off here. Rejection at 17, like I said, 1765 area. That's the key target that we're approaching right now. If we zoom out on gold on the hourly, you can see that we're right now at 1763, 1764 mark, and we're starting to make our way up. Okay, but will it get rejected here? That is the key thing. All right, if you guys are still watching, what is this area right here in the red, and what is this area in the green rate that we're referring to, that we're drawing on here? Okay, guys, if you are familiar, if you're not familiar with spreads and different things like that, make sure you are looking in the chat box, guys. There's a lot of people who are letting you know basically the spreads and commissions on gold. Okay, all right, supply demand, absolutely, guys. So you can see now we're in a key supply area. on the hourly, and it's starting to push up. If this breaks and continues, all right, what this could happen is it could actually turn into a demand zone. Okay, we start to walk up here and it does hold support. Okay, in terms of a break right here, retest and a continuation. If that happens out of the next little bit, in terms of like, this is hourly, so it's 315. If it starts to break up here, guys, and continue, like I said, this area will then become a demand zone. All right, but for right now it's still supply, so let me just mark this for you. Perfect. Okay, so you can see price, it is starting to get rejected. There's a lot of sellers kind of accumulating where it currently is, but this pathway is definitely still possible. Okay, so just make sure you understand that when you are trading this, it is you are doing it with caution, because we are in a very key area on the hourly. Okay, so let's break it now down to the 30 minutes. Okay, and 30 minute, as you can see, price is becoming a little more evident, bouncing in and out. Okay, even more than the hourly. All right, so obviously we're talking about making high points and low points. Okay, support and resistance. So you can see it made a high, a little bit of an M pattern here. All right, I bet you if we threw on our RSI, there's a little bit of a divergence spotted. Price is probably, let's do it for a second. Okay, so there wasn't actually. Price is continuing normal. All right, so you can see that price sort of came up in this area near, basically, last point it did for a little bit of retracement was 66. Okay, so it came to 66 area right in the supply and sold off. Okay, found good support. You can see it dipped below the 50 mark on the RSI, and then obviously they're having your way up being made on gold. Okay, but last thing you need to do is jump in anything just yet. It's coming up 316. We know that gold is looking pretty bullish right now. All right, so let's just wait and see if this is actually going to get the continuation, or if we're just going to get a minor hesitation, rejection, and then for it to fall. Okay, so just give me 1 second here, guys. All right, so from now the 30, we're going to drop down to the 15. Okay, and then guys, if this does start to break, gold is looking very bullish right now. Okay, since we're under the 15, under the hourly now, we're going to use baby blue, which is basically under I guess you could say hourly resistance and support. Okay, so you can see a lot of top wicks being formed in this current area. All right, okay, and then we have another resistance if it starts to break roughly right around here. Okay, so we'll adapt accordingly. I just want to see more along the 5-minute what we're working with here. All right, you can see that we have some nice heavy push up, and then we're finding some support right around 1767.79. all right, but also we're finding nice support around 1768 area. Okay, 1768 is more of an even number. Okay, coordinates, 1 sec here. Perfect. Okay, you can see the bottom of that wick, and then it tried to push up and then was rejected and closed below, and now we're walking our way up here. Obviously tighten everything up. All right, then we're good. So now gold, this is on the 15-minute, guys. You can see the 15-minute candle is extremely bullish right here. Okay, we're dropping it down now to the 5. All right, you can see it's looking maybe to make a breakout out of this. Ooh, sorry guys, I gotta tighten that up there. Okay, so you can see it's getting some rejection here. All right, where it currently is working in this candle. So if gold starts to break above this previous supply, guys, like I'm saying, this is going to turn into demand, which obviously will make the flip real quick. But keep in mind that it is only 319. Let's wait and see this for these next little candles, or like I said, if it just pushes right through, we'll look at making a nice little entry point. But obviously, remember, as soon as we're coming in here, we know that we're leading into selling pressure. All right, so they're going to have to buyers are really going to have to be strong for this push and for an actual continuation. All right. Okay, so if we're looking for bearish momentum here, we're looking for the bottom of this possible wick on the 5-minute, and then we have another sell-off area roughly down here. Okay, I'm just getting everything ready, guys, for both possible opportunities. We know that we're under, or sorry, now we're now above the 200. Okay, you can see they pushed, made a little bounce back here, holding support, and now we're starting to walk our way up. What I'm going to do for you guys is add the 9 moving average. Okay, so this is the 9 EMA, and what I have here is currently the 200 EMA. All right, so one of two things can start to happen here. You can see how it's approaching that high at around 1765 area. All right, right on the mark is that key rejection. So if you can't see that, over to the right, 1765 is the actual current retracement area. All right, in terms of resistance. Okay, so if we come up here, it doesn't start to break, it's going to come back down and possibly retest the 9, but we'll wait and see. You can see it's starting to make a move here. So if it does start to go bullish, guys, like I said, we have continuation. There we go, and then we have a continuation. All right, so that would be a green pathway. All right, so gold is starting to break out very bullish here. All right, so it's really important for you to understand. A nice little area was 1765. All right, we were just getting everything kind of finished, getting it starting up here, but now, guys, it needs to be a retest. Okay, so because this candle just broke out, all right, what needs to happen is it breaks out here. Okay, sideways trade. It's probably going to have a little bit of retest, and then we're going to see if it's going to hold in this area, and then it's going to start walking its way up. Okay, if it doesn't hold there, guys, it's very important to understand that this could just be a quick little impulse candle, and they might push price back down below 1765 for the continuation. All right, so let's go chart, look at US 30 right now. Okay, I'm going to go from the daily. All right, and you can see US 30 is kind of sideways trading too. I'm going to erase the 9 just because I just we'll put it back on in the lower time frame. All right, so basically you can see sells, buys, sells, buys. It's barcoding currently right now, US 30. All right, so we know, similar to gold, there's a lot of people, a lot of areas right here in demand. All right, okay, guys, give it a little bit of time. Just let's do the top down first, and then we'll get down to focusing on these charts, but I definitely want to have both done before doing so. Okay, we know there's some resistance there. I'm going to change it up. Okay, there we go. Remember, I was telling you we have higher time frame is white or pearl, and then our lower time frame is going to be baby blue. All right, so now you can see we have a nice little demand, and there's potentially a nice little supply area up here, definitely resistance. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop it from the daily now down to the 4-hour. Okay, just wanted to see where we're currently at. You can see in terms of the 4-hour, we are getting some resistance at 34580. Okay, and you can see now it's coming in here and it's getting pushed down. All right, a lot of resistance coming in here simply because of this once. Guys, if you understand, what kind of candlestick is this right there, which starting to get a nice little push, and then you had that huge sell-off here, guys, on the hourly, sorry, on the 4-hour. Okay, and now we're starting to make our way back up. All right, so you can start to see now every time what's coming up here is getting rejected, rejected, rejection, rejection, and now they finally had that push, and now they're looking like they might getting a little bit of continuous rejection here. Okay, in terms of resistance. Okay, shooting star. If you guys know what this candle is, try to put it in the chat. Okay, all right, so for hourly, we now have some support being formed on this previous closed candle. All right, as soon as it made it up here, rejection. Okay, and then if we're looking at getting into any kind of support, we do know that 34414 is going to have a nice little bounce. Okay, started to push above this previous area, bounced, and now we're walking our way up. All right, and same thing with the bottom wick on the 4-hour. Okay, if we start to drop down now to the hourly, all right, you can start to see selling off, in the demand area, and now we're starting to walk our way up. Okay, it's kind of consolidating a little bit of trap and gap based on the based on the hourly, and it's simply because look at where I'm going to erase this right here, guys. Sorry. Okay, you can see as soon as they came up in this area right here, started to sell it off. But from here, 34,581 all the way to 34485, it's definitely getting in a nice little trap, okay, in terms of price that we're currently trading at. If we want to see where we're currently at using an RSI, a lot of people just like to use this. All right, you can start to see that we're approaching very high. We tapped above 70, but RSI can still keep going, guys. RSI can keep going until like 80, 85, 90. It can go very high and it can go very low. Okay, so it's good to just check it really quickly, see where you're at in terms of the market, and then basically make your next decision based on that. Okay. All right. So from now the hourly down to the 30-minute, this is what we're working with here. Okay, nice indecision push, okay, and then you had a nice little sell-off here, finding good support. So always make sure to, guys, go back, check your candle, check your support and resistance, make sure it's lined up nice and tight, and then you can make our next drawing. So we know that there's really good support being formed at 34286, okay, and then obviously we're going to change it to baby blue just so you understand. All right. Okay, so in terms of 30-minute, guys, I'll check gold in 1 second here. Just give me some time. Let me just finish this up so we don't have to keep flipping back and forth. All right. So in terms of the 30-minute, we're going to start dropping now down to the 15-minute, okay? All right, a little bit of resistance here, and now starting to sell, okay? So you can see now, double top, okay? And now we're getting some support being formed, okay? This is US 30 on the 15-minute. So we've had some indecision break. But what we're going to look to do, guys, is we're going to trap the shit out of this thing. Okay? You can see that they made a nice little bottom now hovering in this area. Okay? And now we're making our next move. This is US 30 now on the 15-minute, drop down to the 5. Okay? Now you can get a little bit better of a picture here for US 30. Okay? So what we're looking at doing, guys, if US 30, I'm going to now throw on my 9 EMA, okay, a lower time frame, quicker moving average, okay, and now we're going to work within these areas right here. All right, so if US 30, guys, starts to break below here, like I said, we're going to start getting sells. Possible TP is looking 34454. All right, but you can start to see that there's a lot of, sorry guys, let me remove that. There's a lot of bottom wick right here. I'm looking at getting this areas, okay, pushed up, bounced, and now it's walking up, but there's a lot of bottom wick starting to form, a lot of bottom area right around 34506. Okay, just keep that in mind. So what we're looking at doing, you can see US 30 is continuing to go a little bit bearish here. Okay, let's see what's going to happen with gold. So there's gold, guys. Okay, see what I mean? It had a nice little push, retracement, and you had a continuation. Okay, let's see now if gold is going to break up during the high, or if we're going to get an actual sell here. Okay, and how we can look at that is if, like I said, a lot of guys, they do like using an RSI just to quickly check for maybe a little bit of divergence being spotted, anything, what have you not. So you can see now that the price is still making a nice little bullish way up. Okay, look at how RSI, it's very overbought. It's sitting at 78.25. All right, so the key thing is if you got in that trade right there at 1765 to roughly the high, okay, 1766. All right, you can start to see that, and the reason why we're looking right there for TP is simply because of previous rejection. Okay, right over here. All right, you can start to see that it sold off, they tried to push it up here, and then they had heavy selling pressure. Okay, so we do know in this area, the previous, that there has been a lot of sellers. Okay, but now, like I said, they're flipping switch, and buyers are still trying to hold true to this. Okay, so what that would have looked like if you're looking for your stop loss, if you didn't catch it, that's okay, guys. Honestly, we'll find another one. But if this is what something like this trade would look like, you want to have a nice tight stop loss here. Okay, especially if you're breaking out and you're just getting into a trading area right now. All right, so if you guys got in at roughly 1765, okay, you can start to see what I would be doing now is taking my stop loss, moving it to break even, and that would then be a risk-free trade. Okay, we didn't have this green on here before. I was just showing to you in terms of this pathway, right? I wanted to finish US 30 before doing this, but you can see, guys, the gold is starting to have a nice little push here. So the next target TP, if it starts to move bullish, guys, there's still a lot of opportunity for sellers to come in here, is 1768. Okay, so that would look like coming up here, but as what I'm noticing right now is that there is a lot of selling pressure being formed on gold, and the only reason why is because previous structure at this time and area 1766, it started to sell off. Okay, so it formed this, and then this area is actually, this pathway would not be bullish. They're starting to break, they would break down 1765 and then come back down into this key supply area. Okay, so guys, if you are in that, okay, make sure you're understanding, start to secure your profits. Okay, we'll look for another trade. I think the sellers maybe start to coming in. Okay, so if you're not though, like I said, if you're waiting for it, just be patient. It's still only, okay, it's 3:30 now. This is perfect. So now we're going to be looking for potentially our next move on gold. Okay, that would have been a nice little quick scalp. You can start to see there to there. Okay, roughly 18 pips. That's not too bad. All right, you know, anywhere between 10, 15, 20 pips is very, very good in terms of a trade. The more, obviously, longer holds we get is gravy. Okay, so now, guys, I'm personally starting to look for maybe a retracement here. Okay, it's starting to push up. This pathway made it to 1766 TP, and now we're getting some selling pressure here. If they start to push this back in this area, like, they're going to come down at least and touch and retest 1765. Okay, so similar to how I have here, retesting 65 mark, and then we're going to see if it's going to hold here and start to walk its way up. If not, if it starts to come below, right, you can start to one sec, guys, sorry, you can see if it starts to sell below here. Okay, look for this retest, confirmation, and then you can start to maybe have that sell off. Okay, if not, like I said, she's going to hold and she's going to start walking its way up. All right. Okay, guys, so remember, this is gold on the 5-minute. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start adding some alarms here, and I'm going to start looking at US 30 as well. Okay, just give me one quick sec here. Right through there. Okay, perfect. Okay, good. Coordinates are good. Add an alert here. Okay, and then obviously right back up here. And guys, if you're not familiar with these alerts, obviously TradingView, I'm not too sure if you can do it on the free system, but on the actual paid version, you know what I mean, you can actually set alarms. Okay, so keep this in mind, guys. 1766, guys, this is going to be a nice little opportunity for a quick little sell-off here. We'll wait. We got to start breaking below 1765. Okay, if that's the case, you know what I mean, this pathway will be annulled, and then price will start to come like I had it previously drawn. Price will come down here. Okay, retest, if it's going to even retest at all, and then she's going to start making its way down. All right, so keep this in mind on gold, guys. That was a quick little scalp. 1765, 1766, roughly 10, 15 pips plus, depending on your spreading commission. All right, so now we're going to look at basically US 30. Okay, so look what's happening on US 30. All right, remember how we were looking at that overall sell? Everyone's like, okay, guys, yeah, we're looking for a nice sell opportunity here. Not really just yet. Okay, it started to break below the 9 EMA. Okay, and you can see it's starting to ride now, but it's starting to now retest and starting to break through, which is just previous support right here at 34524. Okay, I am going to erase this. All right, I just wanted to show you guys that we do have a little trap coming on here, but again, as you can see from previous, they've tried to break it up a couple times, so we're just going to wait and see what's going to happen. All right, we have some bottom there. Okay, bottom wick. This is US 30 on the 5-minute, guys, so just keep in mind. Some resistance there, and then we have the bottom of our wick right there. Okay, all right, guys, so this is looking at heavy selling pressure, okay, from the high at 34619. Okay, oh, you get, guys, if you have any questions about the alerts, that's Wavy just mentioned for the free version you get one alert. Okay, I'm able to set up multiple. I have the premium. Okay, so if you're looking at doing something like that, obviously it does really help. Okay, all right, so you can see every time it comes right around this area right here, I didn't draw it all the way across just because I like to keep it clean. Anywhere around here, guys, there's a lot of bottom wick. Okay, so we know that there's good support being formed. Okay, nice little rejection here, bearish engulfing. Okay, or sorry, not engulfing, sorry, just a lot of bearish pressure right here. And now we're making our retracement, and we're going to see if we're going to get a continuation on US 30. Okay, so if that's the case, guys, if we're getting huge rejection here, okay, we're going to see if this is actually going to have a continuation for a sell. All right, there's two things that can happen here. Okay, you can start to break through down here, which is your stop loss, okay, mark, or what we're looking at doing is starting to confirm a buy area. Okay, and just be patient with me, I'll explain this what I'm looking for in a second. Two different pathways being formed. Okay, it can come down here, right? And not to say it can't come down here, it totally can. Okay, come down to this area right here, and we're going to get a nice little retracement buy. That's if it holds support. See how it's holding nice support there, starting to walk into a buy. Now guys, if this starts to break here, okay, you can see all this bottom wick right here. If it starts to break through there, okay, we're looking for breaks. Okay, sideways trading, maybe retracement, and then a continuation. Okay, so that's the continuation of, you see how from where here, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. It might not come exactly to the way this pathway is drawn, but then we'd make a lower high and we continue with a lower low. Okay, so I hope that makes a little sense of why I'm drawing both these pathways. Okay, one's looking like it's holding on a limit. Okay, so come down here, have your limit order placed at 34507. Okay, and exactly if it starts to break here, like I said, the low, it's going to start to fall roughly maybe back to the 200 EMA. Okay, so let's just wait and see what's actually going to happen here. It's really important for you guys to understand that this is a very key area where we're at. Okay, right in here. All right, right across the board. Okay, every time it comes in here, it holds into a buy. You can see, boom, starting to buy. Okay, so now we just got to wait and see if this is going to be continuation here for a buy, or if it's going to actually break down and then leading to a sell. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, guys, while I'm drawing two different options here. It's going to be dependent a lot on this horizontal ray, which is hovering roughly at 34507. Okay, 34507. They might not even make it down here like I was saying, but it's very important to see that these types of plays, when you're starting to chart them on your own, they can really end up helping you determine your possible entries. Okay, US 30 is very, very nice. It trades really nice. Okay, and we're just waiting for the continuation or the breakout. Okay, so guys, let's check this 1 second here. Perfect. Okay, just checking the chat, guys. Okay, so gold is either pushing or pulling. Let's see which way gold is going. Gold is continuing, guys. You see how we're having a nice little continuation right here on gold. Okay, nice little movement. We had a kind of a head fake, kind of push down here, but it held good support. And now we're walking our way up, basically holding right at the line, 1766.70. You can see we're getting a nice little breakout. Okay. Key resistance now, guys, if it starts to break these previous wicks, it's going to start making a higher high again. Okay, it's really important for you guys to start to notice this. We dive right in here, really dissect the candles, see how they're getting this previous wick is getting resistance, but now starting to get pushed down. All right, so you guys can start to see that there's a lot of sellers right at the high, 1766 point, roughly 1767 almost. Okay, so just keep in mind, guys, if you are in these buys right here, there's a lot of resistance A lot of sellers coming in. Okay, keep this in mind. It's really important for you guys to understand. This candle is going to either close with a bottom wick here, looking very bullish, or the sellers are going to start to push it down, similar to this candle right here. All right. So these price flags are just. And guys, I'm really zoomed in right now. That's why the chart looks really big for the people who are not familiar with TradingView or how this works. But we wanted to look at the top wicks. Okay, they're closing parallel with each other at 1767 mark. Okay, and there's a lot of resistance. All right, so you can see right across the board, there's nothing really relatively in terms of where we're at. We're starting to come up right here. 1767, which is that previous rejection point with the huge bearish engulfing candlestick. Okay guys, so it's always good for you to check your 15-minute candles. All right, you can see that there's nice support being formed here, and now we're starting to make our way up. They're starting to look like the push again. Okay, there's still 5 minutes left on this next candle, on this 15-minute candle. Okay, so there's going to be a new candle opening. Let's check this out on gold. Okay guys, I don't have coffee just because I want to have a nap, but I do have some nootropics right here, okay, that definitely help you with focus and energy. Okay guys, so gold is breaking above. Okay, you can see it's starting to get some rejection point. Remember what I was saying, 1767 guys. Okay, a lot of selling power coming in here. So if you're in this gold buy guys, what I would look to do, okay, let's just put this over here for a sec. Say, for example, okay, say you're using a 0.5. Okay, so what you would want to do, take partials. Okay, so say you do a 0.25, which is 50% of 0.5. Okay, say you were up 10 pips, you would take 5 pips profit, okay, and then you would leave the rest run. Okay, so if you're taking a 0.5, which is 50% of the 0.5, sorry, okay, now what you're doing is leaving a 0.25 runner. Okay, hope this makes sense to you guys. All right, so if you're in this trade in the buy, okay, you can start to see they are starting to form some nice little continuation in terms of the wicks. A lot of uptrend here being formed. Okay, from this bottom of this bullish candlestick, wick, and now they're starting to maybe push it back down, or they're going to hold it true. All right, so remember guys, if you're in, say, example 0.5, okay, 0.5, so take partials profit of 0.25, okay, that's 50% of this trade, okay, of 0.5. So what you would do is, say you made 10 pips, you would be closing 5 pips, okay, and then you would leave that other 0.25 as a runner with your stop loss at break even. Okay, so it definitely teaches you proper risk management, and it allows you to get into a risk-free trade. Because guys, this trade is almost running, it's 16 pips, okay, but you got to keep in mind that there is a lot of potential resistance here, all right, for you to be like getting it, like sweating in your positions. Okay, sweating. All right, so last thing you want to be doing is doing like that, because it messes with your emotions, your psychology. Okay, so secure it, move it to break even, feel the risk-free trade, and like I said, let it run. But if not guys, if you're not familiar with or comfortable doing that, just take your partials guys, because the trade is probably running around 15 pips. All right, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, so let's check out US 30 now. Okay, so here's US 30 guys. All right, you can see it's starting to sell off. We found a nice little bounce. This is this pathway. They're holding good support, roughly 34522. Sorry guys, a little hiccup. 34522. Okay, and they're starting to get a lot of buying pressure starting to accumulate. A lot of pressure. Okay, Ramton, what's going on guys? What's going on? So this area right here, right, you can see clear as day guys that anytime it comes back in this area, right, she's finding support. Okay, and she's walking up. Okay, but now, like I said, it's a little choppy. We can start to spot that there's a lot of top wicks here. All right, so we give it until, like I said, it's only 343. Wait until 345 at least. Wait until, like I said, this next candle to open, to wait and see if it's maybe going to start to fill this wick, come back and retest, or if it's going to basically have just this continuation of this bullish push right here, because it's holding support roughly 34522. All right, so what you want to make sure is that you're waiting for the next candle and seeing how that one's going to open, and then see which way it's going to trade, if it's going to continue bullish or if it's going to continue bearish here. Okay, because remember, this area right here, I'm looking for, like I said, the opportunity for the buy, but it would start to annul this overall downtrend. See, remember I was mentioning before, lower high, lower low. Lower high, if you want to count this wick, it hasn't made a lower low yet. It started to find good support before making it. But if it does start to make this lower low, we're going to fall into this kind of a pathway right here. All right. So there's not too much we can do. We just have to patiently wait for these candles to close. There's 25 seconds left here. Okay, guys, like I said, if you're prematurely entering anything, you need to understand that it's ultimately on you. Okay. I like to wait until these areas start to get broke and we have continuations here. Okay, US 30 is something that I'm definitely have my finger on the trigger for. Okay, it's something that I believe is gonna have a nice little move either within the next little bit, so we'll wait and see here. Okay, look at gold, guys. Let me just check, guys, one sec here. Auto R3V, I have a sell at 1764. Should I close it or keep it? 1764. Oh, so you're having a sell down here before the call. I'd wait and see, guys, because you can start to see now it's starting to retrace here. Okay, I was mentioning on gold, a lot of resistance. You can see how this is interesting. Okay, do you see how all three candle, 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 all three of these candles closed simultaneously at the same spot? So remember what I was telling you about starting to take profits. Okay, this is the reason why. All right, it now had a third candle close. Okay, which is everything happens in threes. Okay, rejection, tried to pump, rejected, 5-minute uptrend held, rejected, and now you can see this next candle, the one that opened, closed below these three candles right here. Okay, and it closed below 1766.70, which is why you're starting to have this sell-off right here. Okay, so now basically what we're waiting to do, I would be looking to getting out of that trade. Okay, and now we're waiting to see if it's actually going to hold true support here, 1765. Okay, you can see that it's bouncing off the 9 EMA. This is doing this live, and it's really nice for you guys to see this. Okay, you need to understand that if it starts to break below here, guys, you're going to start to see this starting to dip and curl down, you know, like when you're tobogganing or a sled, you know what I mean? That I'm just saying I'm saying that reference because in Canada, guys, there's snow here. Okay, so it can come down here and it'll start to curve down, similar to how it's going up. It must start to curve down. Okay, but it's nice to show you this live, that how important these moving average can be when you're trading. They can act as key support and resistance. Okay, so you see how they're bouncing down here? Everyone's getting primed up for a sell. I'm just waiting right now, waiting. Okay, do you see how they're finding nice support bouncing right off there? And it's the wick. We can't make this up, guys. This is live. What can happen is they can start to bounce it off, wick it up, and then it can flip switch. But again, like I said, gold has a tendency to start selling off, okay, and actually filling these bottom wicks or the top wicks if it might be a top wick. Okay, so just keep that in mind, guys. If you're in this trade, I would most likely look to exit. I was mentioning that up here simply due to the rejections. Okay, because the trade was only, like I said, 15 pips. Okay, maybe 15, 17 pips, probably 15 depending on your commissions and spreads. All right, so now, like I said, if we're trading and you're getting in this area right here, like I said, you're really only up 8 pips. Okay, you might be 7, 6 depending with your spread and commission. So just keep that in mind. Okay, that's why I was asking you before, guys, what are your spreads? What are your commissions? Okay, the moving average lengths that I currently have on here is the blue one is the 9 EMA. Okay, and then we have an overall 200 EMA present. Okay, so just keep that in mind, guys. I wanted to show you, I don't really use many indicators, but the moving averages are nice, and the reason why I like them so much is because they have nice opportunities for support and resistance being shown, and it's very obvious. It's clear as day. Okay, so let's just wait and see, guys. Remember how I was telling you on US 30? right? We're just waiting to see if we're going to get a continuation. You can see how it's now just sideways trading, guys. It's sideways trading. Sorry, one sec. Okay, but it's starting to find good support. So bottom of this candle right here, okay, on the 5 minute. So you can see, guys, the pathway that I currently had drawn for an opportunity for a buy, it's got to hold support 34507. But if it really starts to hold support up here, guys, there's nothing wrong with playing this opportunity either, okay? But I just want to make sure it's holding rather than starting to fall to the downside, which in case falling into this pathway right here. But you can start to see, okay, that it's having good support being formed from the last 1, 2, 3, the last 20 minutes. So this is holding nice, okay? Okay, guys, I'm just looking at US 30 right now. Guys, if you're not familiar with kind of how Ron or I do it, and a lot of traders in our group, trading on the phone here, okay? For real, I have my chart set up. All right, I'm just looking. Okay, new candle's opening, guys. It's holding. Okay, let's wait and see, guys. Holding nice support here. Guys, good morning to everyone. I do apologize I'm not getting back to everyone here, but yeah, you can start to see, guys, that it's starting to find good support here and starting to walk its way up. All right. Bogdan from Germany, man. Thank you so much, dude. I'm from Canada. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Okay, so you guys can start to see that this area is a little bit better simply because it's starting to hold support. Okay, so this pathway, this trade, this sell opportunity didn't really happen. Okay, didn't start to break below 34507. It held bullish and it's starting, as you can see, it's starting to walk its way up here. Okay, so let's wait and see if we're going to get a continuation. Okay, the nice area where you could have pressed buy, all right, would have been right around here. Oh, sorry, that's text, guys. Sorry, my bad. Right, for a quick little scalp, bouncing off support here, but let's just wait and see now if we're going to get a continuation. Okay, let's check out gold real quick again. So guys, if you're in that trade, give me how many questions. This is what you can look to do right there. Okay, opportunity presented itself for a nice support here. Now we're starting to walk its way up. Stop loss can be down here. Okay, what we're looking at doing, maybe 10 pips. Okay, but you can see now there's a lot of resistance starting to happen here. Okay, so if you didn't get in that trade, don't worry about it. That's totally okay. We can wait and see. I was just showing you guys what it would look like if you're actually in that trade, but this is where we originally had it. All right, and I wasn't in price. There we go. Okay. Okay, guys. So let's check out now. Back to gold. Let's see what's forming here. Okay, you can see now, guys, how gold. We've made nice moves. Okay, made nice moves prior. We had a nice little 15 take profit area from 65 to 66.70. But now, guys, look, gold is still holding support here. Remember how we talked about how they're bouncing? This is really interesting, okay? Because it came down and bounced right off the EMA. Everyone thought it was going to dump, okay? Didn't even break near to 1765. It only came 1765, roughly 4 pips off, okay? And then it found good support, starting to walk its way up, okay? But remember, guys, overall, there was a 5 minute little uptrend starting to form right here. So you can see it broke through. Now it's starting to retest the 5 minute uptrend and 1766.70, okay? And 1766.70, all right? But look, key resistance, guys. And how another good thing for you to look for is what's happening on the 15-minute candlesticks, okay? You can start to see this is where we're forming on the 15, okay? Bounced at 2, okay? And ever since 2 o'clock, guys, we've been walking our way up here. Finally, having double, which would be now triple because of this 15-minute candle resistance, and that's why you're getting a little bit of that selling pressure right there. Guys, you just got to look at it like, you just got to look at it basically like a runner, a sprinter, you know, sprint, 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 sprint. Usain Bolt. Okay, Usain Bolt's a bad thing because he could probably sprint forever, but you know what I mean. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Okay, cool off. Okay, sprint, 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 cool off. Okay, making the next legs up. So you can see now. You can see now, guys, that they had a nice little push, a little pull to the sideways movement, and maybe wait for a continuation. Okay, you can see it happen right here too. It kind of formed like a bullish flag. Okay, pushed, sideways traded here, held support, and then walked its way up yet again. Okay, so now, guys, what we're doing is we just, at this point in time, like, I wish I had something better to kind of tell you what to do, but it's just patiently waiting. If it does hold good support here, guys, and you're willing to risk buying at the high, you need to understand your risk. Okay, risk is everything in trading. Okay, if you think that gold is going to continue, you need to understand having a good risk trade for an entry, but also having a good risk for your stop loss. Okay, right now all I could see is a 1-to-1. If you're buying anything right here, like I said, you got to have a tight stop loss, and if its stop loss gets rejected, it's giving you a little bit of an opportunity to get knocked out. Do you know what I mean? So it's really important for you guys to understand that the trade was down here, okay, or bouncing off the moving average, okay, for the continuous walking its way up. All right, but now if you can see, what we're doing is where we're at again is coming up to the same price, okay, same resistance area. So it's tempting. 1, 2, 3. It attempted it here, but it didn't make it all the way up. So now on the fourth attempt, roughly at that 1767 mark, it's getting heavy resistance again. Okay, so make sure you're understanding this, guys. Make sure you're seeing this. Okay, keep dragging it over. All right, now we're right working here. It found good support on the 5-minute at this current wick. If I'm, oh, my bad, let me click on it here. If I move it across, you can see it's also forming at this wick. Okay, so had 2 touches right here, and now we're looking at possibly making our way to the upside for potentially gold, or having heavy resistance starting to walk its way down here. Okay, guys, in terms of support and resistance, it's really just catching an eye and making sure you're kind of zooming back and seeing, look at the wicks, guys. Like, a lot of people use bodies, okay, for real. A lot of people like using bodies of candles. There's nothing wrong with that. I like using wicks because it's just the last place price has been. All right, so you can see now from this bounce right here, sold it off, pushed it back up, closed it above 17.6. This is hilarious. Okay, look at the coordinates right here, 1766. Okay, 1766. Now they're looking like they're trapping it between 1766 and 1767 area. Sorry, guys, I gotta sneeze for a second. Sorry, guys, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. I didn't want to sneeze in the mic. My bad. Guys, so I just closed a buy on US 30, okay, for 16 pips. I'm going to send it to the free FX group. Okay. Okay, but you can start to see, guys, I bought it from the bottom, the support, okay, at 35420. Okay. You guys are awesome, man, honestly. Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to do that. but the US 30 buy is looking pretty good, guys. I exited the position. I was happy with 16 pips. Okay, I'm not always a huge London trader, but I want to just send it to you so you guys can see. I'm sending it to the FX group right now. Okay. Okay. Some rejection now, guys. I caught it right off the 34554. You can see right around this area right in here. Okay. Okay. And now we're walking our way up. All right. So, and the reason why I looked at getting in this was because of heavy support right here. Okay. Heavy support. Okay, you can see holding, then boom. Okay, I actually had this drawn up here before, but I moved it back down just because I don't want to change my original pathway with you guys. But this is what the trade would look like. All right, overall target roughly 34579. And guys, just one thing to keep in mind, I have a really good moderator on here. Okay, BU, he might not always be trading what I'm trading, okay, but when he gives you guys some updates on the charts, I need you to listen to me when I tell you his analysis is legitimate. Okay, this guy's one of my mentors. All right, so just keep this in mind. Okay, if he's dropping any hints or anything like that, make sure you listen to that. Okay, so look at now for US gold, guys. Remember we talked about that heavy resistance forming on gold. All right. Okay, we started to break below. Remember I was showing you that 1766 mark. It's marked right there on the blue. Okay, now we're starting to look like we're curling here, guys. Nice curl down. Okay, let's look at maybe touching 1765 and see if we can get a nice little sell opportunity forming. Okay, guys, understand this. Okay, if we're starting to sell here, you guys got to understand your own risk. I don't know what your trading, what your opportunities are in terms of your stop losses or anything. I don't even know what size of your accounts is. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. When I'm trading live with you guys got to understand that I'm going based on my account. Okay, and I don't over leverage ever. Okay, not much. Okay, so I'm willing to take a loss of like 10-20 pips to make 20 to 30. That's just me personally. Okay, so keep this in mind. That's just me. My risk and everything is different than yours. But if my trade setups mark and make sense to you, then you can look at doing that. All right, but what I'm looking at break is 1765 below. I'm looking for it to come down. Okay, you can start to see maybe sideways trade. Okay, what I mean by sideways trade, you might even have a retracement here. Okay, and a continuation, and then you can start to sell off here. Okay, we all know what that looks like. You know what I mean? Sell off, retracement, sideways trading, and selling off here. Okay, all right. So remember, boom, retracement, continuation, down. Okay, so let's check out US 30 again. Okay, so US 30 did have some resistance, guys. So if you're in this trade, you want to make sure, guys, this is why I personally closed. Okay, personally closed. All right, I went for 16 pips. I knew there was some resistance up here. Okay, and then we're good to go. All right. Okay, so now, guys, we're approaching that 9 EMA, and remember, guys, I threw this on here not for like crazy strategies, but I use this for support and resistance. Okay, bouncing right off the 9. Okay, and now we're gonna wait and see if it's gonna hold true support. If it does, remember what happened on gold? They flipped it. So as soon as it came back down and touched, it retraced. Okay, but now it's looking like heavy selling pressure, and the only reason why I'm saying that is because from up here, guys, so you can start to see high, lower low, lower high, lower low. We made a lower high here. Now I think we might start to make a little bit of a lower low. So that's why you're looking at cleaning up and taking partials out of your position right here, or physically closing the entire position itself. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, the choice is up to you guys. Like I said, my trading style and how we trade is a little bit different, obviously, than how you guys trade. Okay, but a lot of these guys on here are our members. Okay, so If you guys guys, if you're in this, remember, start to secure some partials. You can start to see what this is forming. This might be a bearish engulfing candlestick, okay, which leads to a reversal, okay, a nice little pullback. Okay, we're going to see now if it's going to hold true to that 34,520 and bounce again. If not, like I said, it's going to start to sell off, and then we have this opportunity right here. Okay, so if you're in this, guys, like I said, I'm just going to move this right here so you can start to see this trade just to move it over. But this is the opportunity for a sell down here. Okay. Okay, guys, what is this forming right now? There's still, I want to see how this candle is going to close, but look at this selling pressure that is on US 30 currently. All right, look at this. This is, guys, this is a bearish engulfing candlestick right now. Okay, it hasn't closed. There's still 30 seconds left, but if it closes in this formation, okay, this is a bearish engulfing candlestick reversal pattern. Okay, all right, see what I mean? Rejection, selling off. Okay, now we're having a continuation. All right, so that's what I mean. I spotted the quick little entry here. Go look at the FX group. Okay, it rode it up, and now we're starting to walk our way down. So just keep in mind here, if it starts to hold 34,520 like it did previously, I would personally look at getting in on another entry, okay, in terms of the buy. But if it starts to break, then I'm going to be looking for selling this. Okay, Pablo, I think so too. I think we had just a nice little retracement here for the continuation. Okay, so let's just wait and see. Oh, sorry guys. Guys, I might actually move this a little bit up here just so we can get a nice little entry and maybe use this as my stop loss area, okay? And the reason why I'm doing this, I know it's coming to this area right here, but if this does start to break down, guys, I want to get in the nice little catch entry and follow through with the suit of the higher high and higher low, okay? Let's check out gold here. There we go, guys. Gold is starting to form. Okay, 1765, guys. So here's another tip for you, okay? If you're not sure about these trades, okay, let me tell you something. Do like a 0.01, okay, or maybe 0.02, okay. Why? Okay, so guys, keep this in mind here. Okay, let me read this to you. If you're not sure about a trade, okay, try with a 0.1, okay, sorry, 0.01 or 0.02, okay. What we're looking at doing is we're now getting the selling pressure here, but we're also fighting a lot of buyers, okay. So if you're not familiar, do a micro lot first. Test it with a micro lot, 1765 micro, and see if it starts to really drop, okay. If that's the case, then you can start adding positions, okay. 0.01, 0.02, that's not going to have a huge effect on your account. On gold, well, it will if it starts to really tank, all right, but it's better than risking a high lot size and having it reverse, okay. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, look at gold. Do you guys understand why? Okay, so I'm putting this here. Okay, guys, listen, just follow a second. Do you guys understand this not sure opportunity? I hope this makes sense to you. Okay, there's a lot of traders, if right off the bat, like I said, they're looking for 10, 15, 20 pips, but we want to catch those overall long movements. Okay, this is like average. This is like having an indicator, basically on in your MT4, because like this thing's gonna run maybe 10, 20 cents, a dollar. Maybe to a lot of people that's a lot of money, and that is okay, for real. You know, $1, $2 can add up over a period of time. Okay, I have no option. I'm doing 0.5 in XU, putting 0.3 runners. Ramton, guys, look at the chat. Okay, look at what Ramton is saying. Okay, he's saying he's putting in a smaller lot sizes first because he wants a runner. Okay, and this will also help him in terms of getting into opportunities for putting in higher lot sizes so your account can run. Okay, all right. Okay, let's check out US 30, guys. Okay, I'm going to delete this, the alarm. Okay, I'm going to add it back on just so it's, there we go, guys. There's a sell, looking pretty good. Thanks, B. Thanks, buddy. Okay, you can start to see now it's getting a little bottom wick here, guys. Okay, it's holding up previous resistance. Let me show you right here. Sorry, I don't mean to say resistance, it's support. See these bottom top wicks. Okay, now you can see it's starting to bounce right off there at 1764 area. You can start to see. Okay, guys, if you're using small capital, just keep your lot sizes small. You know what I mean? Compound, learn how to make 10-20 pips consistently, and then you're good to go. Okay. Okay, guys, if this thing starts to, new candles opening up now, they're holding, okay, it flicked green, now it flicked red. Okay. All right. Look at what's happening, guys. Look what's happening. Eric, brother, you are very welcome, guys. And guys, honestly, thank you so much for joining on the London session. Like I told you, I did the first London session live on Tuesday. I was zonked, guys. Honestly, I was so tired. Okay, and I told you, give me a second. I'll come back. I'll come back strong. And I think we're coming back pretty strong, guys. Look at gold. It's starting to sell off here. Okay, look at gold. It's starting to sell. Okay. Look, it's starting to get a bottom wick now. Okay. But look, it's starting to break. Okay. Let's see, guys. This is looking pretty good. Pablo, I know, man. I've never had 400 viewers in London in my life, so it's good. Okay, guys, but now just keep in mind. Remember, gold is bouncing. Okay, right at this support here. So last thing we would want is for this to start to fully retrace. Okay, and then come back to 65. All right. So just remember, okay, if you're in this trade, you know what I mean? This did follow the same pathway. You can start to see boom, rejection. It didn't make actually a retracement yet, and started to sell. But if you're in this, guys, and you have a stop loss, make sure you move it to break even. Okay, move stop loss to break even. Let me just write this for you on this trade right here. Okay, move your stop loss to break even. Why? Because look what's happening, guys. They're starting to find good support for the buyers here. Okay, that trade roughly ran 15 pips depending on your spreading commission. Okay, so just now, remember I was showing you before, they're finding good support. So make sure this is stop loss to break even. Okay, make it a risk-free trade. Okay, there's nothing worse than having this coming back, and you know what I mean. If you're not in profit, taking it. Make sure you take your profits, guys. Make sure you take some of your profits on here. Okay. Okay, guys, look, I don't like the way this is turning, so make sure you're starting to maybe secure some of these partials right here. Okay, gold is finding a good support. All right, it can still get obviously pushed down. Okay, but last thing I want is this thing to fully kind of retrace here. Okay, I had the TP at 1763.57, so if you guys didn't take it there and you're still holding, okay, just make sure you understand that. All right. Okay, I'm just gonna put this over here so you guys can see this. See what it's doing now, guys? Closed and started to open. Now it's starting to form and starting to come back towards 65. Okay, so as I was mentioning, quick little target trade right there, sell off 15 pips. You know what I mean? 15 pips, they add up over a period of time. Okay, I'm just gonna watch this, guys. Make sure you understand that it's starting to come back towards that 65 mark. Okay, and I'm just going to go check out US 30. Okay. Okay, look at US 30, guys. 1 second here. Okay, so look at US 30, guys. It's still, remember we had this sell off here. It's still holding good support, right above 34,520. Okay, and now we hold good support there. Okay, just showing US 30. Let's go back to gold. Okay. Okay, we all understand that pathway was drawn there. Pablo, good. Guys, you see, guys, there's guys in the chat who are starting to take partials. You know what I mean? Okay, but you see, guys, the bottom wick made a nice trade, guys. Honestly, we're looking to break 1763, but remember we talked about this before. Okay, this area should actually be green now. All right, because it was one supply pushed up. Now it's having a retracement here, but it's holding good support. So if it starts to walk up, guys, it's coming into a nice little demand area. Okay, so I'm just gonna honestly change this just to white. Okay, it's a neutral right now. We don't know what it is. Okay. Oof. Give me a sec here. I'm not going to hold like that. There we go. Alright. Okay, so a new candle opened up. Alright, look at this. So here's your retest, guys. This is basically your retest candle here. Push, selling off, pushing up, retesting, and we're going to see now if this is going to continue in a bearish sell-off here. If it holds support, guys, like I said, it's going to come back up and start retesting 1765. And honestly, this is the only thing that you can basically do when you're trading this. It hasn't come up and hit stop loss yet. It came close, but like I said, that's why you move it to break even, or you start to secure some of your partials right there. All right, it's important to start to do this, guys. Very important to start to do this, and it just protects you guys. It honestly just protects you as traders. The only thing with gold is you'll get hit with a commission, right? But that's it. You're not losing anything. I would rather get hit with a commission than get hit with a 20-30 pip loser. You know what I mean? All right. Okay. So guys, remember, we're starting to find good support here. So if you're still in this trade, guys, I would look to personally maybe close it. I just don't like how this bottom wick is happening here. Or take partials, whatever you the thing is, I'm not where you are. I'm not sitting beside you saying, hey, do this. You're watching me. I'm telling you options that you need to take that could have a significant, hopefully good impact on your account. Okay, I have no reason, guys. You think I'm going to get up at 3-4 in the morning to try to mislead any of this shit? Absolutely not here. Like, you know what I mean? So I just kind of give you guys different options. I know I'm saying a lot of things. Hey guys, take profits. Hey guys, leave a 50% runner. Hey guys, it's switching bullish. You know what I mean? But again, you guys can see for yourself that it started to sell, bouncing up, and now we're looking at selling again. Okay. Okay. I at least hope that they're going to start to fill this bottom wick here, which will give everyone an opportunity, if they started to take this trade again, to look at getting a nice 15 pip profit, okay? Or, you know what I mean, nice 15 pip effort, okay? Okay, I just want to switch to US 30, guys. I know there's a lot of gold lovers here. Here's US 30 now, okay? US 30 is starting to form here, okay? I want to see if US 30 is going to hold true support, okay? Or if it's going to start getting that sell-off, all right? When do you take impulse versus break and retest? Cheers. It depends. Sometimes I like impulse candles, but I'm looking for more of the confirmation. You know what I mean? Honestly, just for me, it'll give me a better opportunity to make maybe 10-20 pips rather than just having going up 10 pips and retracing back to 10 5. You know what I mean? So but it's hard because sometimes you're going to get into those opportunities where you're only getting impulse candles, right? So look at US 30, guys. It's holding. We just got to wait and see here, okay? Okay, there's gold. I know a lot of people may be in gold trade right now, so I want to keep flipping back and forth just to show you. Come on, gold, let's get a drop. Guys, can I ask you a question? Like, where's everyone from? You know what I mean? If you're on my New York calls, all right, you know I'm a big, I like to interact with you guys. So, where's everyone from, guys? I know, because, like, for real, I'm telling you right now, it's 4:15. Guys, I went to bed last night, like, late. I barely slept, and I was up at 3. So, like I said, I'm not used to doing this session all the time, but I just want to see this from you guys. Guys, this is crazy. We have people from all around the world. Absolutely, this is nuts, guys. Look at gold, guys. Beautiful. Come on. Let's go, guys. Okay, guys, so gold is looking pretty nice. You know what I mean? They're starting to come down now, guys. So listen, gold gave us a nice little opportunity here to continue with the lower low, lower high, and it's starting to fall here, guys. Okay, so keep this in mind. Your stop loss at break even. This gold trade is running. Okay. At what point can you buy gold? Right now, I'm not looking for any kind of buy just yet, man. Okay. I think you mean buy or sell, but like I said, 1765 was the opportunity area. And now, like I said, it's starting to sink below. We got a nice continuation candle here. So there's a nice amount of bearish pressure, okay? Keep this in mind, all right? But now, secondary, look. Look at this, guys. Whoo, yeah, boys. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, guys. Let's go. Guys, who took that gold trade? Can I ask you that? Who took that gold trade? Look at this, guys. Starting to sink. Starts to fall down. I have TP next TP right in this area right here. Okay? Right down here, the bottom of these candles right here. Okay? Look at this, guys. See, look at this. A lot of people are taking it. So keep in mind now. Look at the bottom, guys. Okay? Look at the wicks. It's still holding above 1763.57. Okay? Guys, if you exit a bit early, do not worry about that. Okay, guys? You're making pips here. It doesn't matter. A pip is a pip. Right? Don't feel bad about exiting early. I do it all the time. I did it live yesterday. Guys, I did the live trade yesterday, and it fucking ran 100 pips after. You know what I mean? So I feel your pain. Okay, I do. But guys, start to scale out. Okay, for real. Start to scale out. You know what I mean? Um, just just personal to try to really kind of help you guys, okay? Because it started to sell off, it gave us another blessed opportunity for a sell, but now you can see there's a lot of opportunity coming in here. The overall target is obviously 1762, but guys, from the opportunity at 1765, that trade ran 17 pips, okay? So now we're going to see if we're going to get a continuation, okay? It's always good to check your 15 minutes, see what's happening here, okay? This is 15-minute now. Do you see? Okay, made a nice little high here, found 1766.70, didn't break above it, 3 rejection points, okay, and now we're selling off here, okay, starting to break below the 9 on the 15-minute candles, okay, so we'll see if we get down to that 1762.76, okay. Look at this, guys, it's starting to fall. I really hope you guys are I hope you guys are benefiting from this for real. Because I'm not sleeping, guys. Look at this, guys. Look at this, guys. Ooh, hopefully you guys are in deep profits, guys. Okay, I know US 30. I'm waiting for it right now. I'm looking at gold. Look at this, guys. Look at this sell. Let's get it down to here, guys. Let's go. Gold dump, you POS. You know what I mean? I don't really want to drop. I don't really want to be dropping swear words on YouTube, but you know what I mean? I want this thing to drop, guys. Guys, can I just tell you something for real? We're trading live right now, okay? But in my group, we have Blair, one of the guys moderating this channel right now, selling out GBP AUD buys and EuroCAD buys. Guys, he's up 448 on the GA buy, and then the EC buy, he's up 1300. Okay, I can't make this up. Okay, listen, I'm going to send you a screenshot for you guys who think we don't change, if we don't think we trade pairs. Okay, I'm going to send a screenshot to the group. So for people who are confused about, you think we're just industry traders and stuff like that, no, trust me, we're pairs guys too. Okay, I want to send it right now to the FX group. Okay, I'm just lining out one of the actual guys in the group. I just don't want you guys to blow him up. Okay, so guys, look at gold. It dumped. Okay, it's starting to sell off here. Now you're starting to find a little bit of buyer's accumulation simply because of all this area that it wants before. But I wanted to hit 1762. I just wanted to hit it, the guys, and then, like I said, it's good to go. Okay, risk-free trade, guys. Risk-free trade. Hopefully it's risk-free for you. Okay. Guys, I told you I'll come back with a vengeance on London. My first London call, honestly, I got head faked out, hit stop loss, you know what I mean? Now, I came back to play, guys, you know what I mean? Guys, it's going to go till about 5 a.m. and then I'm going to sleep for about an hour. I want to get back up and do New York Open, okay? We have unemployment claims, orange folder at 8:30, so I'll be up for that, no issues, guys. I just wanted to make sure I get a London session in for you, and then like I said, normal session for New York is happening 8 o'clock. Okay. Personally, Mohammed, you can ask the group, guys. Like yesterday, I was sending buy limit, buy stops to the group, and the, like 3 for 3 hit. Okay. So I trade both, honestly, and it depends. Sometimes I don't like the stops because when say we had a sell limit or sell stop right here at 1765, what could happen, honestly, is it could get wicked down here, it quick, and then it could reverse fast. Okay, so that's why, like I said, make sure when you're doing any kind of stop orders, you have your stop loss manually inputted, simply because you just don't want it to reverse, because that's happened quite a lot of time to a lot of probably people. You know what I mean? So just make sure you're always using your stop loss when you're using stop orders. Okay. Gold actually could reach the 200 if it starts to get a lot of continuous selling pressure here. All right. Okay, let's check what US 30, guys. Okay, look at US 30. It's starting to form. It started to sell and it didn't close below. Okay, so it kind of retraced here. So US 30 is going to be a key. It's at a key area. Okay, I think it might be, if it looks true, guys. If you look at this on the 5 minute, let's look at this on the 15 minute. Okay, this is US 30. Okay, look at this key area it's coming into. Okay, this is why, like I said, I'm not waiting until it gets in this area until it closes below. Okay, we originally had it down here, which was probably the better area. We weren't really focused on it. Okay, but if it holds true to support here, it's going to flick back up and then start to go in bullish here. Okay, all right. I wanted to trade a little more US 30 today, but gold like tanked, which is perfect for the live calls. Okay, so if US 30 start to do as well, like I said, we'll be ready. But I wanted to focus strictly on gold. Okay, might get some nice little pushes here. Guys, if you want to join the community, stocksnipertrading.com. Okay, I won't go through it all. I'll go through it maybe at the end of the call for you guys. But stocksnipertrading.com, go to memberships. Okay, you can check it out. What all includes. I won't stay on this, guys. We're gonna go back to charts, but like I said, we have it right here. I'll go over it. Tokyo session, 3 webinars a week, as well as 2 London sessions, which will be bumped up to more London sessions per week, are all done privately on Zoom. And if you guys didn't see the FX group last night, I think they hit literally almost 100 pips. Okay, 100 pips on a gold sell that just tanked. Okay, like tanked last night, guys. Okay, look at this. We just take profits. Okay, look at this, guys. Perfect. Give me a sec, guys. I'm just going to take a screenshot of this. If you guys want this QR code, now's the time. Look at gold, guys. Look at gold. New candle's going to open now, guys. Let's see if it's going to tank, if it's going to start to continue. Look at this. Just give me a sec, guys. I'm just updating the CXF group. Still dropping, guys. Okay, you can start to see now that it's starting to get the buyers are coming in here. This is why I'm telling you to take profit at this area. It could still really sell off, but I just want you to make sure you understand this. Okay, so guys, we hit target. Okay, listen to me. I know that people are greedy sometimes. Okay, greed can kill. All right, this could be forming like a little bit of head and shoulder, like what a few of our guys said. Shoulder, head, potential shoulder forming, and that's why you're getting a continuation. So let's wait and see. But I want you to understand, if you have not taken partials yet, or whatever it may be, you need to start doing this. Okay, because look, it's coming into this area. It's now holding support 3 times here and now 2 times right over here. Okay, we're gonna have to move these over. All right, but it's very important for you to understand where we're at and what can happen. Okay, your stop loss, hello, is at break even. Okay, but still, we're down here. Okay, I don't even want this effing trade to come back up here. If it does, like I said, and you're in it, you're not trading. You're not paying attention. Okay, so now, guys, like I said, Samuel is here. Start to secure partials. Start to leave a runner. Okay, Rampton, bro. I hope you're in profit. You know what I mean? Partial, leaving a runner at break even. Brian, absolutely, brother. That's huge, guys. I love hearing that shit. Okay, so let's check out US 30 here. Okay, look at this, guys. US 30 found a bounce. Didn't hold here. Shit, I focused on the wrong one. I want to get that buy, guys. That's a bullish engulfing candlestick, too. Okay, just waiting now. Just waiting for it to cool down. Rampton, absolutely, buddy. Guys, this happened in Rampton. He made a good point. If this trade is not working out for you, or any kind of pair is not working out for you, I did this yesterday on gold during live for New York. I just said F gold. I didn't like how it was trading after that 8:30 red folder news, and we focused on the indices. Okay. Hi, brother. Can you activate Google Translate in your broadcast? That's a good man. That's a good idea. I'm gonna write that down, because guys, there's a lot of people from around the world that we're wondering how to like translate for. Okay, give me a second here. I'm gonna write this down. A sec. Okay, you can start to see, guys, if this really starts to form right here. Okay, we had one opportunity, but this can form a neckline, guys. Okay, I'm looking at a double bottom right here. Here's a potential neckline. All right, so if it starts to come up here, guys, we can start to see a lot of resistance right there. Okay, and sorry about this, like the chart is like really messy right now. Okay, really messy, so I apologize about that. But if this starts to break above here, guys, like I said, I'm looking for a continuation. Okay, so let's wait and see. Let's go back and check out gold. Look at gold, guys. Okay, new candle is now opened on gold. Okay, it's opening up bullish here, it's starting to break down. So let's wait and see if it's going to continuation or a push. All right. Okay, US 30 really bounced, guys, starting to form a neckline. So this is the case right here. Like I said, it's got to have a nice little push. Tight stop loss, and she might be gone. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I'm already in this US 30 trade. Okay, I'm already in this. I'm up 12 pips. Okay, I don't like this top wick. So I'm not gonna like that right now. Okay, just the way how it's getting rejected, how it's trading. It's still 430. We'll leave this for now. We'll wait and see here. But if it is, if you see what I see, okay, you're gonna have a continuation up here, retest, and then it can start to possibly break out. Okay, absolutely W pattern on US 30, guys. Absolutely. So we need to see if it's actually gonna come true. Okay. Guys, I ended up getting out of that. Okay, I closed with 4 pips. Okay, that's the reason why right there I didn't like it. All right, if it retraces, that's okay. Okay, let's go check out gold. Remember what I was telling you about gold? Oh, sorry guys. Remember what I was telling you about gold? Okay, that's what I was telling you about. Leave this area as your take profit. Okay, this is the reason why now. Okay, you can see it started to run and go bullish. Okay, it's coming to a key area where it's getting rejected at the 9 EMA. Okay, so we're gonna see if it's gonna hold true to rejection or if it's actually gonna push. Okay, but guys, remember, like I was telling you down here, I just don't want to see this come back up, and it's starting to come back up. All right, so it's really important for you guys to see when I'm mentioning this to you guys. It's not for fun for me. Like that doesn't watching this reverse is not fun. Okay, one, it's live, and two, a lot of you guys, like I said, you took these sells, so why wouldn't you take your profit down here? Okay, all right. Okay, let's check out US 30 here. It's wanting to go, guys. This is a W pattern, double bottom. We'll wait and see here, but just remember, you want to follow price, not just actual trading itself. Okay. Mr. Peter Parker, Mr. That's a sick name, by the way. I'm gonna get off in about 20 minutes, guys. So like, if you want to wait, and if you're not feel comfortable with maybe looking at getting something and then have it, fuck. Okay, guys. It's horrible. Let's wait and see if this is actually going to come true. Okay. If it doesn't, like I said, don't. If it does, great. But if it doesn't, don't even worry about it. Okay. Mr. Peter Parker, trust me, we have a few guys saying join the VIP. You'll see there we have guys giving pair signals right now, pretty much everything. So it's going good. Okay, so getting rejected. You can see it's getting rejected right at the neckline, guys. Right at that neckline. Okay. Okay. 42 seconds left. Let's wait and see if it's going to start to get rejected. Okay. Let's wait and see, guys. It's looking good for the neckline. Getting a little bit of push down, guys. Okay, so you can see it might not break out just yet. It's still only 440, might 445, may 5 o'clock candle. Okay, a lot of rejection here. Same with gold. Remember, I was mentioning to you it's going bullish. Now it's potentially looking to go bearish here. Okay, little pullback. We'll see if it's going to start to sell now. Okay. Guys, we do learning. Like I said, in our private group, we do 4 Tokyo sessions on private Zoom, 2 webinars this week, but it's usually 2 webinars and a Q&A. Okay, we do 2 Zoom sessions for London as well. And guys, these guys were eating pips for breakfast, okay, during our last couple of London sessions. So it's very important. If you guys are interested, check it out. I'll go over it in the call last little bit, but guys, gold is still selling off here. This is looking pretty good. Wow, I love it, guys. And for the guys on the call, like I said, if you're used to not you new to trading, guys, I need you to look at the 9. Okay, look at how they're bouncing it off. See, bounce. Look at right here. See where it came? 9 rejected, and now they're selling it off again. Support. Okay, and then switch to resistance. Okay, so look at this, guys. Look at this. Guys, our lessons are at Tokyo session, which is around 9 p.m. and sometimes they go till 12, you know what I mean? And then we'll do 3 till 5 a.m. and then 8 until 10 Eastern Standard Time. But guys, the chat, the members in here, they'll speak volumes for it. The chat is non-stop going off with alerts. Like I said, I 3 buy stops yesterday that all hit TP. I even gave one to the free Telegram group. Okay. Okay, look at going, guys. Look at going. It's possibly breaking here. Let's see. Guys, to join the group, we do have a couple different options here. Okay, it's $39.99. And if you're interested, guys, stocksnumbertrading.com. Okay, but also we have PayPal options if you want to join for like 3, 6, 9 months. Okay, you do save a little bit by joining that. Okay. So look at this, guys. Let's check out our 15 minutes here. Oof. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting, guys. See how we caught that nice bearish candle here? Look at this. They tried to push it all the way up, getting rejected, and now they're starting to potentially sell here. Okay. Key area 1762.5. All right. Key area here. All right. Okay. Let's see if it's going to continue, guys. It's going to continue here. Hey guys, if you don't mind, like I said, we tried trying to get this channel growing. It's growing fast. If you guys could get the likes to 200, like, you know, that'd be huge for me. You know what I mean? I got up 3. You know what I mean? If you guys don't want to, totally, I respect that though. Like I said, it's just a little bit of asking for it, but shouldn't have to ask for that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Feel bad, but if you guys could hook it up, that'd be huge. You know what I mean? Cathedral of Pips. Dead end, my man, dude. I watched your channel the other day. I watched some of the videos. Crazy, man. And I appreciate your email. For real. Guys, we're getting a lot of emails from people who are really giving us really good feedback on the stream, and it's really appreciative. You know what I mean? And it helps us out learning how to stream and just focus on what we're doing rather than, you know what I mean, always getting kind of maybe sidetracked. So look, guys, this is starting to break. Next TP right here. Beautiful, guys. This is so sexy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. Come on here. Oh my goodness, guys. 220x, guys. Thank you so much, guys. For real. Thank you so much. And for the two people who don't like it, guys, like I said, if there's something we did wrong in the stream, send us a message. Let us know how we can do better. But not too sure how you're not liking the making some nice gold sells. Oh my goodness, guys, look at this. Oh, guys, this is live. Oh my god, this is crazy, guys. First good London session here, guys. Oh my goodness. Look at this. It's gonna come down and touch the 200. Come on, let's go. Give us the pips, guys. Wow, look at this. I'm not gonna be able to sleep after. This is gonna suck. Why would I say it's too late to get into a gold sell up at the beginning? Honestly, because I just didn't want it to reverse and you guys hit your stop losses. You know what I mean? The original sell was that, but like I said, if you want to start doubling down, you guys got to start learning on that on your own. I'm not here to, like, I'm here to help you with these trades for real, but like I said, I'm not here to continuously tell you sell, 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 buy, buy, buy. You know what I mean? That's not what this channel's for, okay? If you want a copy and paste channel, guys, there is tons of them out there for real. Some really good, some really bad. We get a lot of people who come from these types of things, and they're all blowing accounts. So if you like what we do, guys, you know what I mean, just respect the fact that we're not telling you to buy, sell here. I tell you that I've taken opportunities and trades and I've done them. Okay, look at US 30, guys. It's starting to form here. Look at gold. So gold hit 1760.91, guys. Give us this trade here. Look at this. Thing's running 35 pips. All right. And guys, just if you're okay, so there's probably some people who are new, like London session, like this is my bad. I should be explaining how we do things. So maybe it's my bad. Okay. I have these price flags here for a reason. The green is target profit. Okay. Red, if you see red, okay, and you will, okay, that's stop loss. Okay. All right. So you can see you have a nice stop loss roughly at 1766. Okay, 10 pips, 1765, 1766. Okay, we told our members, see right here, move it to break even. Okay, the entry was 1765. Guys, look at this. Guys, what? Look at this. Holy shit, dude. 5K in gold, man. Oh my god. You're a beast, bro. Wow, guys. Guys, can I just tell you I'm jamming out to Pitbull right now? For real? If you guys see, I got Hey Baby, Drop to the Floor going on. I'm jamming out, I'm not gonna lie. Because I'm in Canada, guys, I did I did wake and bake this morning. So it's paying off, guys. Look at this. It's going. Let's go, guys. Let's go here. Come on, guys. Gold drop. Oh my god. Okay, but look, guys, now 1760.91 looking good here. Okay, guys, 1 second, 1 second. Oh, guys, look at US 30. I'm in this. I'm in this US 30 right now. Oh, come on, guys, break. Oh, there we go. Boom. There we go. I'll send it to the group. Look at US 30, guys. guys, come on here. Oh, guys, come on. Who's getting ready? Who wants to see this, guys? Oh, come on, dump, you bastard. I don't care. I said it. Who cares? Guys, we're gonna eat tonight in the morning. This is, I don't even know what time of the day is. Who gives a shit? The only thing that matters is pips. 1765, 1760. This is going to 50 pips, guys. I gotta play that song again though. Got me really hyped up. Give me 1 second here. Oh, sorry. Gold is still gonna drop, guys. I really think it is. Ram 10 is killing it. Atta boy. Guys, come on. Guys, 1 second. Look at US 30, guys. It's priming up for this breakout. It's gonna be huge if it does. But gold, guys, oh my goodness. Guys, we're almost got 500 people on this London call. That's insane, guys. Look at this. Wow. Guys, I'm only going to stay for 10 minutes because I'm still got to do New York, but shit, guys. Shit. I told you guys I'd come back strong. My first London session was not the best. That's my bad. I wasn't prepared. Now, a little different. Victoria, are you still holding? Okay, guys, so when it comes below, okay, this is interesting. I want you to understand this. Okay, I know we're having fun here, but when it gets dropped below the 200, okay, it's going to retest here. Okay, so basically break, retest, and we're going to see if we're going to get a continuation. Okay. Okay. Oh, my man. My G, where is he? Chamika. Oof. Raping these gold cells here. Attaboy. Guys, our group chat, I'm telling you guys, people are making good pips here if they're up. Okay, let's check out US 30 now. Guys, look at US 30. It's looking good. I closed, but this is a nice double bottom right here. Double bottom, break. Okay, follow the arrows. All right. Guys, I'm not watching too much silver right now, guys, but if you're in US 30, remember what's going to happen is, although we got the breakout, they're going to come, I'm telling you right now, they're going to come here and they're going to retest it. Okay, they might consolidate it for a bit, so if you're in profit on US 30, look to secure it depending on whatever you used. Okay. There's the retest. Okay, let's see if it's going to drop now. 1760, guys, before the end of the call. Let's see. Let's see if it's going to get there. Okay, 1760 point. If it hits 1760, the job is done. Okay, our job is done today. We destroyed gold. Okay. Okay, there's still 2 minutes and 30 seconds on this current candle here. Okay. Guys, no one should be entering in anything right now. The only thing you're doing is watching this, okay, for right now. All right. If it does start to hold here, okay, remember, it might consolidate for a little bit, head fake up, push down around the 200. It always does this, okay? Always. I had an Instagram video, but now I'm glad I didn't post it because now we got a better video. Okay. You said if your account is not able to make a transaction or an enter and exit, you might not want to trade gold or in indices. Maybe switch to a pair. Okay, for real. I know the channel we don't really do that live, but you know what I mean. That would be the best solution for you. Okay, guys, we don't have any coupons yet. We just switched our prices due to what we have coming in the future. So like I said, maybe in, like I said, a couple months, maybe 6 months, we'll be adding maybe a coupon code. But for right now, guys, our prices are still very cheap for what we actually offer. So okay, guys, so I'm quickly going to go over this for 2 seconds. Okay, so stocksnipertrading.com. Give me like 2 seconds, guys, then I'm going to switch it up, and I might give you guys a trade idea to leave with. Okay, so you can check it out, stocksnipertrading.com. This is our membership. Okay, so we trade live all Tokyo sessions right now. All right, we do 3 webinars per week, and then we do 2 London sessions per week, all recorded. Okay, and now we're going to give these guys to our members so you can see this. Trade ideas per day. Okay, we have courses in the back end. All things are recorded that we do and uploaded. And obviously, guys, our live chat is bumping. Okay, so, and also, guys, we have trading consulting coming. This is only available in North America right now, but it's coming soon. Like I said, once you trade, you guys got to understand, you got to learn how to do taxes. Okay, you got to learn how to do taxes. All right, look at gold now. I'm still going to switch back here. So it's still holding that retest. Okay, new candle is opening up. Guys, these are our latest blog sections here that we've uploaded. Okay, so you can check those out, guys. But what I want you to do is just scroll down. I want you to just, if you're too not familiar with us, join our Instagram, guys. We do have a giveaway that's going on right now. Okay, it's giving away a free membership as well as a sweatshirt. Okay, guys, here's gold again. Looking at your retest here. Okay, 1760.91 is retesting the 200. Okay, we're going to see if it's going to hold true and start to break down. If not, it's going to break up and start to fill this previous candle here. Okay. All right, so we have Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Telegram. Guys, we use Fusion Markets. Okay, so you'll see when we post, there's no commissions on US 30s, and the spreads are very low. Okay, gold on standard on gold for a commission is 450. Okay, guys, join our newsletter. Okay, the reason why I'm telling you this is what we're going to be sending you. These blogs right here. Okay, key information. You look at this, three sell orders at a critical psychological area, multiple buy orders on US 30. You know, in our sniper zoom room, so you can see and follow along with what we're doing here, guys. And obviously we have a huge array. If you want to see one of our webinars, okay, you can see it right there. Here's a Fibonacci and Bollinger Band introduction. Okay, so I'm not going to click on them just because I want to get back. All right, so like I said, I went over the membership, guys. We do have the PayPal options, and then obviously we have our one-on-one trading consulting. If you want to sign with us up, we do a recorded session for you, and we'll send you that session. Okay, so yeah, guys, if you like it, check it out. And always, guys, we do live sessions just to make sure we pay it forward to you guys. Okay, always. All right, so here's gold retesting. I wanted to hit 1760.5, just 1760, then the call's done. All right, let's go. See how they're retesting it now? Okay. Don't enter in anything right now, guys. Like I said, we'll just pick it up back in New York. Okay, let's check out US 30. Remember how I told you guys they're going to get rejected and starting to test the 3-4? I told you exactly what's going to happen is happening. Okay, I got out. All right, here's your retest on the neckline. Okay, now gold. All right, guys, so it's 457. Like I said, the last thing that we want to be doing right now is getting in a trade, and then for me, if you like what we do, us leaving. Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to call it right now. Okay, it's 5 o'clock. If you're in this gold trade, guys, secure profits or take something and leave a runner. Okay, so I'm going to be back at 8 o'clock. Okay, New York. All right, there's an 8:30 folder here. Okay, unemployment claims. This is going to have pretty high impact, I think. So if you guys care, let's check out what this is. Why traders care. Although it's viewed as generally a lagging indicator. Okay, so when you start to see these words lagging in Forex, when the news drops at 8:30, it might not actually have an impact at the 8. Sorry, guys, I don't know why I switched off there. It might not have an impact on the 8:30 candle. It might have 8:45, 9 o'clock, maybe 9:15. Okay, so it's a little bit delayed for the news to kind of take part. The number of unemployment people is an important signal of over economic health because the consumer spending is highly correlated with labor market conditions. So this is going to let them know, guys, the unemployment rate, how much money the US is dishing out. It's going to let you know a lot of things. Okay, so keep this in mind, guys. This is at 8:30. Very, very big news candle. Okay, now this is it right now. Okay, I want this to dump and hit 1760, and then we're done for this call. Okay, let's just wait and see. Yeah, guys, we have NFP tomorrow. Hopefully you guys are ready for that. That thing's gonna be insane. I get nervous on NFP personally, but I'm ready for it. Okay, don't worry. All right. So guys, it looks like it's not gonna maybe hit 1760. It's 5 o'clock. All right. All right. But guys, yeah, we murdered this call. Like I said, it's 5 o'clock. If you guys are interested in what we do, guys, New York, I'm telling you right now, it's way crazier than London. These pips that can be made on US 30 breakouts and NASDAQs, like we're talking 50 to 75 to 100 pips. All right. So keep this in mind. Okay. Mohammed, you did say it, bro. Gold will retest. That's key, man. Retests are key, bro. Thank you so much for saying that, guys. Okay. All right, but guys, I'm going to end this call. All right, I'm going to pick it up in a couple hours, so make sure to join us. All right, like I said, I'll be sending the link to the free group, guys. If you haven't joined, make sure on the chat itself in this channel that you just click the link at the top. Okay, it's in a pin message. I'll send all the invites there so you can check it out. Okay. All right. So guys, thank you so much for joining, guys. I hope you guys banked. You know what I mean? We had a really good call. I told you I'd come back and destroy it. Watch my first London video and you'll see where I made my mistake. Okay. Came back ready to hit it, and like I said, a lot of people took this gold sell and I think they banked. Okay. So let's get some rest here. Let's recover, and then I'll see you guys at 8. Okay. My man. Thank you guys so much. Much love. God bless to everyone, and I hope everyone has a good morning so far, and I'll see you in a couple hours. Okay. Peace, guys. Guys, I'm doing a short-term credit here. If you're still on this damn channel, gold just hit 1760. Gold just hit 1760. If you guys are still here, gold just hit 1760, guys. This is it. Sorry, I was waiting for it. I didn't want to do it. I came back. This is like the Marvel credits, guys. We hit it right on this call. Okay? Huge, huge, guys. Okay? Much love. Okay? Much love. Peace now, guys. 1760, we hit it. Good to go, guys. Good to go. Let's go. All right, guys. See ya, London. See ya, New York, guys. See you guys. Okay, bye. I'm off now. I promise.